I'm jealous because you had this pizza and
I did.
You just want to get the full New York experience.
I said I might as well.
You said croissant. You didn't say you're going to come back with slices. That's
I was going to go
me.
to Pret, and then I was like, I'm about to leave the city as soon as we are done today. And I was like, I might as well get a slice on my way out the situation.
It was looking all greasy and good, too.
It was calling my
Ask
name.
me if I ate today.
Did you eat today?
No.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Rude.
I should have brought you a slice. That wasn't very...
It's okay. I had pepperoni. I don't eat meat like that, so it's fine.
Oh, are you a vegan?
I am. Well, vegetarian. Lactose intolerant one. I'll risk it for pizza.
Do you eat fish?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been like 17 years. It's kind of wild.
No fish?
No fish. I miss fish and chicken every single day.
No chicken?
None.
No beef?
No.
No pork?
No.
Just vegetables?
I'm fulfilled.
Just broccoli.
I live in this. No, we have ways around it. Anyway.
I know. There's always this guy... he's always on my feet, which I don't know why, because I don't support what he's doing at all. But he's always like taking a mushroom and being like, this is just like a steak and cheese. And I'm like, no, it's not.
It's literally not. I'm the vegetarian that doesn't like mushroom at all. So, I mean, hey, you would have gotten this wrong either way, because you would have brought in a pepperoni slice and I'd be like, Sam, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do?
I would have brought you a cheese. I would have brought just a straight cheese. Yeah. When I don't know a person, I just go cheese.
Oh my God.
When I don't know what
we're strangers. That is so crazy. Anyway.
Well, I'm saying their pizza habits.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I just got back from Vegas though.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
That's awesome. Did you gamble?
No, I ran around screaming Flavor Flav with Flav. He decided to give us all clocks and everything, but it was a celebration of Olympians and Paralympians. It was super cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Everybody went to the Backstreet Boys concert. It was very cute. You
saw Backstreet in the dome?
Sphere.
In the Sphere?
In the Sphere.
I want to see them in the Sphere so bad.
You must wear all white. It's a thing.
It was fire.
Everything about that weekend was fire. And then they had my favorite part. I mean, yes, we love Backstreet, but like the emotional support dogs. There were so many dogs.
Oh, really?
Just a pet during the event. And I was
that makes sense for Backstreet.
I laid down. Well, no, for the She weekend.
Oh, I was like, I can see that Backstreet.
For Backstreet?
Yeah, I can see that Backstreet.
No, I was laying down with the dogs. As everybody was celebrating their excellence, I was like, I never won.
Are you a dog person?
I am a dog person.
Oh, wow.
Why? Did you not pin me to be?
I thought better of you, but it's fine.
You're a cat person?
I am a cat person.
There ain't no way, Sam. Ain't no way. I have 2 dogs, a Yorkie and a Pompu, and I love them.
Though you like the little dogs.
Yes.
The useless ones. They don't do anything.
Rocco is so useful.
They can't protect you.
Yes, he can. And he'll bite your ankles. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. It be your own people. You see No Pizza, hates dogs. This is my biggest op. This is my biggest op for real. I don't understand. What everyone's watching, however, Sam, you watched it in person. You went to the World Cup. And I know everyone watches women's sports, but like, you're a woman there. All the things. How was it?
It was my first soccer game. Ever. Like live in person. So it was a cool like first one. You know what I'm saying? I went with the Anheuser-Busch family. Michelob is like a big sponsor. So I went with them. So it was a pretty rocking time. I had to wake up at like 9 a.m. We took a boat over.
You took a boat to your first soccer game.
We went around the Statue of Liberty, which was pretty cool. We drank on the boat. Only Anheuser-Busch products. So I got pretty wasted off neutrals.
Okay.
Went to the cup. It was great. It was long. It took a long time to get a score in.
You really had an authentic experience. Yeah, it was the overtime of it all.
I had a real soccer experience. The halftime show was dope to me. It kind of reminded me of old Super Bowl halftime shows. I was like, I think maybe we need to go back to that.
Beeb said World Cup Hallelujah. I know that's right.
It was mixy, you know. I'm like, that's how the old Super Bowl shows used to be. You get like 2 or 3 different types of artists, you know, a cute moment. They had Kermit the Frog out there.
But where was Elmo?
Miss Piggy. He don't got a girl, so he couldn't pull up. Elmo's single.
Elmo is just doing his own.
It was a couple's moment. It wasn't for Elmo just to be third wheeling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, Shakira looked amazing because when did she die? And then the kids with her, it was so much joy.
Shakira is still out here.
She was barefoot, and honestly,
international sounds. Period. You know what I mean? It's like Zumba music. I'm like, anytime I hear Shakira, it's time to get up and move.
Let me see them hips. period. Come on.
Bad.
She won.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
Oh my God. But I was jealous of everybody that was there. I was literally so close to where I live. And so I was just like, you know what? Should I mosey on over here? I can't ride a boat over, so maybe I should just stay my butt at home. But you're wealthy, so.
Nah, man. It was a time to be remembered. I won't forget. I played flip cup on a boat.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a bro in that way.
Let me let you know.
Frat games.
Let me let you know. Not all soccer games are like that. We can't all take boats and flip cup on our way to the game. However, I got to bring you to a Gotham game.
Yes. I was hearing good things about the game this week.
Yeah, it was great. The Queen's Classic was absolutely amazing, and it set a record for attendance, 42,175, I believe.
Whoa.
And so that's just a clear indicator of how they're going to sell out when they move to the city, even though I'm still bitter about it. You know, I'm a Jersey girl right now, and so the fact that they're moving away, but if you look at it, they were able to hold it down, pack it out, just kind of like World Cup, period. And then there's only a little over 300 days till the Women's World Cup in Brazil.
Yes.
All the things.
I feel like now I have to go to that.
You absolutely
to
do.
Balance it out.
We're gonna force the TOGETHR fam to.
Get us to Brazil.
Yeah, this is what the people want. Together.
They do. They want us there.
Sam and Ari take Brazil.
I would no hips.
No hips.
I
don't have hips. I give it a shimmy.
So what else were you watching this weekend while I was hanging and banging at the World Cup?
Well, I mean, I was watching these women athletes hang and bang on uneven bars. Was that good? Was that a weird transition? They
do hang.
They were hanging and swinging.
They do hang and swing.
Hang and bars.
Hang and swing.
If you weren't so far, I would like dap you, but you know, you're so far away today, and I don't think I like it. Anyway, U.S. Classics were this weekend in Hartford, Connecticut, and to me, it was so dope because you have the older gymnasts coming back, like Caitlin Ohashi, who gave it all. She came up 4/10 short of qualifying for U.S. championships, which everybody is like already like, we're gonna start a petition to get her there. I don't know if that's legal, probably not. But Jade Carey came in second. But just knowing that the podium is just like a bridge of a gap of generations was really cool. And Suni Lee has now left New York, which has nothing to do with classics, but she is training elite again. She's going back to Minnesota. That's where she's from. That's who made her the gymnast she is. I'm gonna miss her in New York. That's like my girl, my little sister. But I'm really proud of her for being able to go back to where her roots are, and really, if you got more to give, you know, I know I'm pretty old now, but if I could go back to competitive cheer, I surely would. And then our good sister Jordan,
yes,
released a Leo with Nike, and she looked amazing. She's a little model. We already know, like, Jordan has her hands in everything.
Let's fly leg out.
Come on, leg.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if I had those muscles, I would be showing them off to everybody who wanted it.
I said I might slide myself into one of them things.
I'll hold you to it, because that would be, honestly, you want to talk about comedy, period, and then I have you upside down. You already know I want to take you tumbling. Anyway, but you know what else she did? She walked down that thing in Fanatics, had her little walkout for WWE.
Yeah.
Sam, this is all you.
Yeah, that's the thing. You wanna make me tumble, I'll tumble, but you gotta come to a WWE match.
I'm down.
And there's some big matches coming up. It was a really good time for WWE this weekend. It was Saturday night main event at Madison Square Garden, which I think is only like their second or third time being there. And the women's matches were pretty tight. We had the women's tag team championship match. That was Paige and Bria Bella versus.
Wait. Tag team is what now?
Tag team is like a two
on
women,
two,
like 2 on 2.
Cool.
Yeah, 2 on 2. And we had Paige and Brie Bella versus Fatal Influence, and I watched the match. It was a fine match. They retained the belt, which like means they didn't lose. So Paige and Brie stayed the champion. I kind of wanted to see a belt switch, even though it probably wasn't.
You like
right.
mess. You like mess.
Yeah, I wanted to see a little mix up.
I like domination and tradition.
And then one of our WWE favorites and faithfuls, Bayley, had her match versus Lyra Valkyria. They used to be friends. Actually, Bayley used to be Lyra's mentor, but they have been long time feuding, and it was just another one of those. Lyra winning again, beating Bayley again. So I mean, Bayley really has got to get it together running into SummerSlam because Lyra is on a tear. And
wait.
I just don't know.
Why are they beefing, Sam?
student, sometimes just outshines mentor and no longer wants to be mentored. And then you got to kind of have those battles play themselves out. I mean, it's been a really great storyline. But I do hope to see Bayley overcome this. And then I think the biggest story in WWE right now is Rhea Ripley, the women's champion, is injured. She has an actual legitimate knee injury, which means she can no longer defend the title. And so what they're going to do is have to get an intermittent champion. So they're going to do a 5-way ladder match at SummerSlam to determine who the new women's champion is going to be. And they'll do a few matches up until SummerSlam to determine who the 5 women are.
Now, a ladder match
is compete in that match. A ladder match is when they put a ladder, or you have to get a ladder.
Literal ladder.
Yeah. Oh. This is WWE.
That's true. That's true. Let me scale this ladder and just pounce.
Basically, they hang the belt over the ring. You have to get a ladder, open a ladder, climb the ladder, and get the belt in order to become the champion. But while you're trying to do this, there's 4 other women who are trying to beat you up or drag you off the ladder.
Oh, lovely.
Or kick you in the face to prevent you from doing so. And there's going to be a lot of competitors, I think, who are going to be vying for this opportunity. Of course, we got Charlotte Flair. We got Tiffy Time. You can't count out Io Sky, who was the former champion. So I think it's going to be some exciting weeks leading into SummerSlam, and I'm super pumped for it.
I'm just imagining you putting on one of Jordan Childs' Leos and doing this.
Oh yeah, getting out there
and getting out there.
Yeah, you also that makes you think Jay Cargill should be in the conversation. It's gonna be a good time for WWE.
If you see us, on the match, climbing the ladder in Jordan's Leos, that's my business. Now I learned about WWE thanks to Sam.
Yeah.
Something else that happened recently were the ESPYs. I know your homie hosted them, but there's so much. I mean, run it down.
My boy Marcelo Hernandez hosted. Shout out to him. It was just cool to see the homie up there killing it. Last year, my friend Shane Gillis hosted. I felt like the monologue was great. Marcelo got a dope joke off on Shane that I thought was pretty funny. I just felt like he held the show, and that's a hard thing to do. So seriously, shout out to him, because hosting, especially for comics who do hours of stand-up on their own, is not easy. But I mean, we saw the women show up.
That's not like who stopped the show, or he might have held the show, but who stopped the show for me?
Yes,
Lauren Banks. When I tell you that dress, first of all, stunning. I was gagged, Lauren. Obviously, she has been a great advocate for mental health, and she used her platform at that moment when she won her ESPY to advocate for mental health. I thought that was really, really dope. She ended up leaving with 2. And then Alyssa Liu and Asia Wilson. Obviously, these 2 have been so great. And I saw Alyssa at She Weekend too, so she's been jet setting. And then Asia just never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah.
Literally go.
I like Alyssa a lot. I like that she's like a goth girly.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I think that's so cool to be like a figure skater, which is this like posh and prim thing, you know what I mean? And she's like a goth girly. She's like kind of cool.
Yeah, like her stripes in her head and like the piercings and everything. But you know what's crazy? The skaters of the world in the Paralympics this year, like between her and Amber Glenn, I'm like, oh, y'all are just dope people.
Yeah.
Just freaking dope. And I love that for them. They're really pushing the boundaries of what figure skating is and just being just uniquely them. And now I want to go get striped hair. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was so cool that like she's been in the limelight and she's doing it, like you said, like uniquely and kind of authentically who she is, and not falling into like, this is what you're supposed to look like. Because whenever you see someone doing that, it just opens the lane for somebody else. You know what I mean? So I thought it was super fire.
Here's to the next generation of women who are skating with stripes in their head. Someone who's been in the spotlight, Sam, especially now that you are watching Love Island.
I am.
And so you know who this is. We're so excited to have 2-time Paralympian and the 2024 Paralympic bronze medalist in the long jump who made history as the first Paralympian to appear on Love Island, Beatriz Hatz.
Yes, I'm super amped for this.
It's funny because we've seen you at the highest level of literally everything this summer. Putting Para on the map, putting Bea on the map. We've been following the journey. The second you left the villa over here on the track, I say, my girl wasted no time.
Oh, 0 time. Did you guys see that in my comments, all these memes of like, you guys remember Chris from last season? They're like, oh, we got Bea training for LA 28 before
Chris
we
is
got
not trying to play basketball again, is he?
Chris playing basketball overseas. I said, you guys. It's true, but that's funny.
It's okay. Sam's about to come fight.
Well, no.
WWE, I mean. Oh, God.
I was like, what?
I didn't mean fight us.
No.
Okay.
Not at all. I'm a new fan. I'm like a new fan. I just started watching Love Island.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did too.
I'm like, I had no
Just like
idea.
my season only.
Right. I had no idea, but everyone was talking about it. And I was like, I got to get in. And now I'm in. I'm in there. I'm on the villa. I'm making out.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of spit. Were you prepared for the fame that came from it?
No. Well, like it was weird. I didn't think I was gonna make it that far, honestly. Like it was like, oh yeah, sure, I'm doing the application process, and then they were like, hey, you're coming to Fiji. I said, oh sure, I'm going to Fiji. Wow. You know, when's the joke gonna end? And then they were like, hey, you're going in the villa, and I was like, oh shit, whoa. Like this is crazy.
This got real.
Yeah, it got real quick, and then like I was in there, and I didn't really know what to expect afterwards. I definitely knew one thing though is to expect like a lot of like trash talking about my leg. I was like that I already like knew. Even when I was like applying and stuff, I was like, I already know people are gonna have something to say.
Like people in the island or people in the
No, like in the real world. People on the island, like I think they know better. They would get canceled, and they would get canceled by me in person. I don't say
you don't play.
I do not. I do not.
Were you at all shocked at how like intense it was? Like, because I feel like, you know, you go into stuff like that and you're like, okay, I'm trying something new and it's a bunch of strangers, but then as I'm watching, I'm like, no, feelings get real, stuff gets real. Were you shocked at like how like intense it got?
Yeah, I think so. My first season watching was last season, and so like as a viewer, I was like, oh, no way these people like feel that deeply. No way these girls are like crying over these guys. Like, oh, I could never. I still didn't cry over a guy, but actually, I cried like at the end, but mostly because he cried, so he made me cry.
Yeah, empathy. Not soft.
I was just mirroring.
Period.
But like, feelings are very real. It is very valid. So when I got in there and I was like, oh wow, like this is crazy. Like I could potentially like, you know, feel like very deeply about something. So like when these girls are like crying or feeling away, it is like valid because it feels so real. Like you're cut off from everything. You don't know what time it is. You don't know what day it is. Like you're sleeping next to this person, and I don't know the science behind any of it, but like I'm pretty sure that like when you're sleeping next to somebody, you're probably releasing some sort of like, you know, hormones or like chemicals that like can bring you closer. Because like when you're asleep, that's like really vulnerable. Like, and to be able to fall asleep next to somebody, you have to like feel safe.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure there's something going on in your brain where you gotta like, you know, trust this person more, things like that. So I think there's a lot of little like subconscious things that play into how hard you fall for somebody in there.
So Bea, we saw you talk on the couch with Mela about, you know, wanting to be soft. Did you mean it? And what type of softness were you in?
Yeah, absolutely. I think as a female athlete, we kind of have to be a little bit tougher and just, you know, with all the critiques and things like that and being hard on yourself within sport and like, you know, I'm always in my sweats or this or that. And then being in this environment where we have to appeal to men and like be cute and dainty. And it's like, I'm not into that whole thing. I don't know how to do that. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at this whole being sexy thing. I'm not, you know, like, I think my personality will carry me through stuff like that.
You are going to be sexy. Look at you. Give a mirror.
Thank you. But within like this femininity, I think with men, it is one of those things that is like, if you're not masculine enough to make me feel confident and safe to fall into my femininity, I will struggle with it because it almost feels like, oh, am I more masculine than you, bro? Like, step it up type thing. But also, like, am I being too masculine? Do I need to be softer? And it's like, you know what? No. There will be a man that allows me to fall into this femininity, and until he comes, it's like I don't really have to change anything.
Period. Don't change.
I particularly found like you very interesting because you were kind of such a badass about it in a way that I thought was kind of dope. Like it felt like all the other girls were like trying to be nicer, and you were like, yeah, I ain't feeling it, so I'm gonna bop over here. And I was like, hell yeah, that's how you love Island.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even think that she was like not nice. I just thought she was like blunt. Like, why wouldn't you want a blunt girly around you?
I was like, that's how you love Island. Like,
that's how you love Island.
Right, period. But that's that athlete culture, though.
Maybe that's why. Because I was like, I don't understand
culture.
what people are saying when they're like, Bea might not be the. I'm like,
That's the athlete culture of like holding each other like, hey, that rep was really bad, bro. You need to lock back in. Like, I'll talk to my like training partners like that. My coach will be like, hey, by the way, were you even trying? Like, what was that? Don't ever throw away a rep like that again. Or like, things like that. And so it's like, now you're in this new environment. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to be who I am and true to myself. And like, it's just a different world when athletes can be like very critical of each other and like help each other and try to push each other. They don't take it like too personally. But then when you are in an environment where maybe like people aren't athletes or like used to that type of like criticism, it doesn't come across the same way, and it comes across like mean.
Yeah, that's like the same thing being a comic. Like comic, we're really blunt to each other, and we're very like, this is what it is. And so like when you're around like a non-comic community, people are like, whoa,
they're sensitive about like jokes or things like that.
You're like, what? I don't know what I did. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I totally get it, but I really appreciated it when you said that you avoided teen pregnancy. So like you wasn't just trying to hop in. I was like, hell yeah, like, keep it a buck. Let's go crazy.
I just be saying shit.
10 toes. I don't even got 10 toes.
I'm like covered in pie too while I'm saying this. I'm like, bro.
What do you want for yourself when you navigate the real world, knowing that it's not all athletics?
Yeah, knowing that the real world is not all athletics, I think that was something that I learned in there. And that I'm trying to put into my everyday life. I think there were like lessons that I did learn with my interactions in there. Yes, I can be true to myself, but I can also understand that not everybody is the same as the people in my bubble. So it's like navigating those different kinds of interactions while still like being who I am and not like watering everything down and like maybe holding somebody's hand through something that I think. But like, yeah, it is really interesting, like seeing all these things, the differences.
Yeah, it's funny because like we're getting to know each other, right? And so like our personality styles are different, but we're trying to find the synergy, right? Like you're a blunt person, I'm a blunt person, you're a blunt person, and so it's just so fun learning about different groups of people that you wouldn't otherwise interact with. And but I can't imagine having a 24/7 surveillance on me. So, like imagine if people watch you 24/7. Child.
They don't want to do that.
I kind of do. You came in like you just be on and off a plane. It's kind of entertaining.
Yeah. I'm a little on and off. A lot of farting in corners.
And see, and that's what it is. At least you could just go to the bathroom for your own privacy.
Right.
But like, what was it like being surveyed 24/7?
It was like it was really interesting because it's like something that in that environment they create the environment to a way where like you kind of forget about it. So some people kind of like would. I know that some of the girls and I would be getting ready and they'd be like, oh, I forgot that there's like something around. I'm like, bro.
Don't forget, child. Don't forget. You've been recorded 4K.
They'll catch you slipping. Like, don't forget. But like, it was interesting because it's like, you gotta be yourself, but also like, obviously like if you got a camera in front of you all the time, you're gonna know that like, okay, maybe I can't make the same jokes I would make with my friends on camera.
Wait,
like,
she got jokes? Let's hear one.
Man, I don't know. Like some people didn't like all the leg jokes or things like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, because sometimes it make people uncomfortable, but then it's like, that's kind of funny to me.
It is right.
To make them uncomfortable. So it's like,
I would be worried about just getting too comfortable with myself. Like just getting caught digging in my nose. Like I'm saying, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Or just like pulling something out my butt, like my underwear out my butt, or just get like too comfortable. Like that would be that main like fear.
Yeah, that was my fear too. I was like, dang, I'm being watched. So now I gotta like kind of, you know, when you first start dating a guy and you're like staying at his house or dating somebody and you're at their house and like you're like, oh, I'm gonna move a little bit different in here because this isn't my home fully. Like, oh, like, no, I gotta poop. Go to the other room.
Just
like,
go in
leave.
a different house.
Or, you know, like stuff like that. And then like by the end of the week, you're like, in the glam room, you're like, yo, don't go in bathroom number 2 unless like you're ready to be in there.
Don't be gagged.
Right. Better plug your nose. Like,
but it's interesting because you've had your whole life to sit with the fact that there is a limb difference about you, and then when you start creating these jokes, was there any reaction to anybody or even the general public that were like, oh, bam?
Yeah. I mean, I think in there, like at first, like when I first made a leg joke, like everybody was just like,
can we laugh?
Can we laugh? I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm making the joke. Like, hee. Like, bro, yeah, it is. Like, you can laugh at it because, bro, it is funny. Like, and some people are like, oh, we're over it. It's like, all right, well then don't listen.
Just don't listen.
And at the end of the day as well, it's like, it's if you were missing a leg too, you make that joke too.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's like, it's kind of ridiculous for someone to be like, I'm over it. It's like, you're like, but yeah, I'm the one missing a leg. Like,
right.
I get to like live in this experience as long as I kind of want to.
Yeah, and it's also low hanging fruit. So if I don't make the joke, somebody else will.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, it's different coming from somebody else who is not my close friend. It's like, if you're my close friend, oh yeah, troll me about my leg. I want to hear how creative we could get. But like, if you're a stranger, bro, all right, and you don't have a profile picture, all right, I see the type of person you are. Like, okay.
That's kind of like the Eminem 8 Mile approach. It's like, I'm going to say everything about myself before you can like throw it at me.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And I also think that like going into this, I did tell myself like, there's nothing that anybody could say to me that would hurt my feelings worse than like what I went through as a kid. You know, because I had things told to me to my face, like other kids like acting as if like, you know, my missing limb was contagious. Like I wasn't, like kids didn't let me play with them because they thought that would happen. Or kids would straight up like walk up to me and be like, you can't run, you can't jump, it's you can't play with us. And I'd be like, bro, I'm faster than you, and you're not even athletic at all. Why are you talking to me? Like, you know what I mean?
I haven't played yet, and I'm still smoking you.
Right, yeah. I'm out here in, like, 2nd grade, and these kids are, like, telling me stuff like that. And it's, like, you grow up, and I told my mom, like, even with the bullying, I'll tell my mom, I was like, hey, so this girl's bullying me about whatever. And sometimes it wouldn't even be about my leg. I'm like, dude, what? That's a freebie, and you're going to bully me about being short? Like, dude. But
you have on heels. I was like, you are not short. I was like, we were almost out of that.
I'm a poser. I'm 5'4" though.
Oh my God. You give like very much 5'10" energy.
I know. Every time I like meet people, they're like, I thought you were taller. I'm like,
yeah, for sure.
I got that BDE, bro.
That, period. And you do.
I just give tall.
Speaking of BDE, I'm listening to all your background, right? You have an athletic background. You have a Mexican background. You have a limb difference, so the children's bullying background. Which one gave you your strongest armor?
Probably like being bullied as a kid and like just all the surgeries I went through too, because that was a mental battle in itself. Like all these kids could bully me, but I was my biggest bully. And also like growing up being Hispanic or like Chicana, because I am Mexican American, our culture is very rooted in religion as well. So when you're a kid and you don't understand and the only answer is, well, God made you this way, then you're like your mind is blown. You're just like, what? So does he not love me? Right. Or like, so it's very hard to understand as a kid, and then it makes you feel worse. You're not able to process things the way like other people can. And then especially when you're seeing not only are the kids treating me differently, but the adults on the street are staring at me, like in stores or things like that. It's like they'll just make it very obvious that they're like looking at my leg, or like people will pity me and things like that. And so that's what I grew up with. And then on top of that, it was like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, say goodbye to your summer because you're having a surgery. Have fun, you know, being on morphine at 9 years old because, you know, they're, you know, taking a saw to your bone and having to like shave it down or do all these other things.
Oh my God.
So those adversities, it kind of like set you up later in your life to kind of be the athlete you are, the person you are, you know, like get through.
Yeah, well, and my dad is a huge reason that I am as blind and the way that I stand up for myself as well. So my mom, she's a sweet woman. I love her to death. And she is very like understanding. So when I was bullied, I'd be like, Mom, what do I do? And she'd be like, well, You don't know what other people are going through at home. Maybe this kid's being like abused. I'm like, so why do I have to take their abuse? She's like, well, just talk to them, you know, like see what's going on. Like maybe you could be friends with them. You might be misunderstanding them, and they could be projecting that onto you. And then on the other hand, you got my dad, and my dad,
he's like, F him.
Yeah, my dad was like, yo, somebody's messing with you. F that. Like, nah, I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss.
You
on
can.
This. Oh, yeah,
go crazy.
My dad was like, yo, like, fuck that. There is no way that you're going to let somebody treat you like this. You are loved. You are valued. You are a person. Like, don't let anybody, like, make you feel less than, because you're not less than anybody else. Yeah, you have less of a leg. You're not less of a person. So at the end of the day, his advice was like, as long as you don't start no fights, like, you could finish them. Like, if somebody wants to actually, like, mess with you about this, stand up for yourself, finish that. As long as, like, you know, you tried your mom's approach first.
I was about to say, you had the perfect balance. You had the yin and the yang.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean? Very grateful for them, because they definitely made me into, like, a stronger person.
And when you're thinking about all of this, I'm going back to your Paralympic background. Obviously, para means equal, right? There's no notion that it's not parallel. But a lot of elite athletes have to train 24/7, right? But you're in a villa, okay? What was the sandpit like? Were you running around like you have a competition literally now?
Yeah.
So how are you able to maintain your fitness while you were there?
I like couldn't. Not the same way I would if I was out of the villa. So it was like I gotta make do with what I have, and they got like. It looks nice, but it's like
she's just zooming in the back.
Right, it's like we're doing like prison yard workouts. like with this setup that they got like a bench randomly out there. It's like, all right, like we only got dumbbells, not a lot of other.
It didn't really look like a real workout. It looked like a place for the guys to go and look hot.
Yeah,
like it's a place for the guys to go and be like, look at my back
on
muscles.
the beach, just running in the sand.
Oh my gosh, running on the beach is so hard.
I know,
like
just
even for people with
sand.
2 legs, that just sucks.
Right.
But like in that little grass area, I did switch into my blade, and I did kind of like do some like technical like drills to kind of do like try to stay in shape, make sure I still got my positions right, and then I did like tendon ligament circuits.
Since we're talking villa stuff, I was curious. Were you shocked at how passionate these stranger kisses were? Like, you're like, I don't know this person.
Oh my God.
Sober? Yeah, I was like, what is happening?
You are sober. That's so rough. That's so rough.
Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Hey, nice to meet you. Like,
oh my God, it's so much. It's so much spit.
In the tongue action, I was
are
like,
you not dehydrated at this point?
Like, watching, I'm like, these are passionate, man.
Oh
yeah, it was, man. I don't even know what else to say. Like, yeah, it is awkward. It's like, I had to be like, it's not even my element. I was just kind of like, all right, well, we're stepping out of our comfort zone. And my biggest concern, I was like, dang, I don't want the guys to be like, oh, she sucks at kissing and she's missing a leg. So I was like,
you're like, I gotta step it up.
I gotta
hold it something, you know? I gotta hold it down.
Yeah. Let me show you how a Latina kiss. Like,
no, they got Batty Bay on this thing, okay? Body T, face T, fast. We know who she is now. Now she got a platform. Who been in them DMs?
Nobody crazy. Honestly, it's been a lot of like girls being like, oh, like, thank you for being amazing, like representation for like athletes.
That's respectable.
A lot of like amputees, a lot of Latinos, and then I do have like the handful of like, hey, are you for the girls? Like
a handful. It was literally the entire population. They're like, man, please be a stud, please.
they want me to be a mess so bad.
So bad.
It's just like, oh.
She's like, I'm so sorry.
I'll take the compliment. I'll take it.
I would run the girls through it. You're not ready for me.
I'm here to say you could stay out the game. It's cool. You know.
Such an abrupt
stay out the game. We leave some for everybody else. She get in the game. Now she's taking all the honeys.
She gonna take your girl.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. You gotta watch out for your own people, man.
Be your own
people. Oh gosh. Oh, so we have some rapid fire for you. Would you rather Love Island versus track? Okay. Would you? Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Would you rather suck a toe or train and compete in a distance event?
Oh my God. Like a man toe?
I mean, unless it's a woman toe.
I mean, I feel like women are cleaner. Like
man toe. I'm going man toe.
Distance.
Fair.
This like men feet. Like I don't like feet. I don't know if it's.
I'm so shocked the toe didn't go in your mouth during Love Island.
Oh girl, I'm freaky, but not that freaky.
There were so many toes and mouths.
That's disgusted. A lot. That's. I bet it tastes. All right, next.
All right. We're grossing you out. Let's see if we could calm it down. Would you rather compete in a bikini or wear your Team USA uniform to the reunion?
Same thing.
Right. We're already in. I'm already competing in a bikini, and I probably. I don't know about the like jumping. That might kind of.
Must be nice to have a chest. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's just unfortunate. I think.
Both of y'all?
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll go to the reunion in my Team USA stuff. I'll flex.
Period. Bring a medal too, okay?
Right.
Flex.
Would you rather have to do your full Villa Glam in under 2 minutes or have to warm up for a final listening to only country music?
Oh my God. Like probably the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I cannot do country music.
Not any country music?
No.
Sam, can you do country music?
Yeah, some country.
Yeah.
I can do some country.
Okay, I'm from North Carolina, so I just...
I can do some country.
She said it.
I'd rather listen to like classical music instead.
Which is
or something
peaceful.
during like a warm up.
That's serene of you.
Yeah, you know,
serene moment.
Okay, so this is our last one. Would you rather endure a recoupling ceremony that lasts 4 hours or compete in an entire track meet with a uniform that's soaking wet?
Ew.
I don't like wet clothes.
I don't either.
Yeah, that's like
a little dangerous to you.
Right. Insides. What is that like? Texture, like.
Yeah.
Am I safe in my couple?
That matters. That matters so much.
Or can I be like coupled with like Michael B. Jordan?
Period. Michael B. Jordan slid in DMs.
No, he got Saul. Get Saul. Get there, girl, Saul.
Oh shit. He did get Saul. He wasn't in likes. He was. Man, the recoupling, low key, because I got a texture issue. So obviously the shows everyone watches women's sports. So who is a woman that you have been watching?
I'm going to say my friend Michelle Wee West.
Yes,
She's
Michelle.
a golfer. She just came back from retirement. I think she's got like her own like golf course now or something. Like that shit's fucking crazy. I'm like so proud of her. And Lori Hernandez, like I love following her. She's also a friend of mine, and it's just like she's doing amazing things as well. Like she was just on Broadway. Like
she literally never stops. But that's not Tish education. Shout out to Lori.
And she's getting her education. Yeah. Like she's amazing. Literally love her. But then like on the track side of things, I love watching like Tara Davis, Woodhall, like watching her long jump. She's like the best. It's like just watching her, like she's small but powerful and explosive, and it's like, oh my gosh, if I could just like have that much talent in like just, you know, my pinky finger, then I would have a world record.
I feel like y'all together would be such a key. Tara's so ridiculous. I love her so much. And Michelle, did you know she's a runner? She ran the half marathon with me last year.
Huh?
So distance, the one you hate, I'm like, we ran 13 miles in LA that last year.
13 miles?
Literally.
That's diabolical. What did you?
No, it was miserable.
Did you listen to music?
No, yeah, I'm a tempo runner. Like, if it's not tempo, I can't run. But Michelle was like, yeah, I took a break from golf, gonna run this half because my friend dared me to. Kind of like your friend dared you to get in track. Shout out to your homie.
I be doing this. That's how I got on Love Island.
Because of her friend?
Yeah, she was like, hey, what do you think of this? I'm like, why would I do that? Anyways, I'm going to do it.
But look at you doing it. Now the platform is what it is. Now she got the chain to it. A little bit more expensive around her neck. She bling.
Nike exclusive, you guys.
Period. Shout out to the Nike running family.
It. Right.
Send me and Sam one. We really would like it.
No, for real. It's got LA 28 engraved on it.
Period. Period. So, like, speaking of LA 28.
Yes.
What's next?
LA 28.
Yeah. How you prepping for it?
I definitely want to medal in all three of my events, the 100, 200, and long jump. It's definitely something that's going to be hard, but I'm going to put my head down and work. And on home soil, that's like, that's
like
crazy. yeah, and it's in 2 years that's coming up. So it's like I really am excited, but like nervous, feeling all the emotions, like coming into that. Like it's a huge meet. And you're training for 4 years just to like have one opportunity. You can't just like mess it up. Yeah. But it's like 4 years worth of stuff. If you like false start, that's like
oof. Everyone can watch Bea compete today at 12:30 p.m. because it is the Paralympic National Championship, and she's got to go because excellence can't wait for nobody. Lock in with her.
It was great to have Bea in the building.
She's a baddie, honey.
Come on now, but she is not the only Paralympian we are talking to today. Monique Matthews is here.
Period. Look at that bright, shining face. Monique Matthews in the building. She's a four-time Paralympic medalist who has helped lead Team USA to 3 consecutive gold medals in Rio, Tokyo, and Paris, and just recently added more hardware, as if you didn't need any more. As for the first ever sitting volleyball world championships in 2026, y'all captured the first one. Monique, I mean, you're so successful. So successful.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of hard work and dedication, but just year by year, I just try to get better to help my team.
Yeah, I mean, before we get into what it takes, what are the emotions after this string of wins and knowing that you are so capable of performing at just the highest level all the time?
Yeah, this one, it meant a lot. Paralympics is obviously the biggest, but the Worlds has been invading us for the last month. This is my 5th one, and for some reason, we could never capture the gold there. So to actually capture the gold finally, it was just like a check off the bucket list. It's just something we've been striving for so long, and to finally get that, it means the world. Like, it's hard to explain how it feels.
How did you celebrate after the win, especially with all the emotion that you had surrounding it?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I was dead tired. Like, I put my all into that game because I was like, we're not losing again. So I was really tired. Honestly, we went out to eat to celebrate and then went back to the room, showered, and laid in bed, just taking it all in.
Okay, Monique. Paralympics y'all have on lock, right? Gold after gold after gold. But when it comes to the World Championships, this was a bucket list item. So what's the difference between Paralympics and World Championships and the stakes of that?
I'm not sure. Like the Paralympics, it's a similar competition. Like, it's just as big. There's actually more teams at Worlds. There's 16 teams. While when you get to the Paralympics, there's only 8. So it's a bigger competition, but the worth isn't as much on it, which it should be because it's harder. We play 2 more games there. So I think that added to the exhaustion. Where at the Paralympics, we usually play 5 games, and at Worlds, we played 7. I just don't know why we couldn't get it before, but we finally got it. So
doesn't even matter. Nothing matters before it. Now the checklist is there.
Right.
Yeah.
At what point during that gold medal match against Brazil were you like, we got this, we're going to be world champions?
Well, in that, I was hoping we were going to get it in 3 sets, but then that 3rd set, it just got away from us. And then in that 4th set, I think we all went into that set thinking, no, it's ending now. So then at one point I looked at the score, it was like 15-3, and I was like, oh, we got this. If they catch up, like, there's no way. At that point, I was like, okay, we're all in. We're getting this done. And we're getting it done quickly in this 4th set.
What I love about watching volleyball and sitting volleyball is like just the camaraderie. Can you just describe the team's dynamic and how y'all are able to just have synergy with each possession?
Oh, yeah. We get along great on the court, even if, because we're women. You have 14 women. There's going to be, arguments or disagreements. But on the court, we're really good at putting that all behind, and we're focusing on each other. And if we see one person like not having a good game, the rest of us will pick up our game to help them. So it literally takes all of us on the court and off the court, just building each other up to this great dynamic that's really hard to beat.
Yeah, like for someone who hasn't maybe watched the sport or played it, is there anything you could kind of say about like what is one thing you don't think people realize about like the strategy of the sport?
It's really hard. So usually the first comments we get when people watch it, they're like, oh, it's for lazy people because we're sitting on the ground. But And then if they ever try it, then they're like, wait a minute, this is the complete opposite of what we think. So having to move on the ground, you have to rely on your teammates as well, just because you have to cover more grounds. And then it's harder just because you're moving with your hands. So being able to rely on your teammates that they'll have your back, or they'll chase down a ball for you if you don't get like the best pass. So it's just a different type of, I don't know the word, like camaraderie that you have to have on the court, because you have to believe in those teammates.
Yeah, this team is also qualified for the 2028 Paralympics in LA. How are you feeling about the excitement of playing on home soil?
Oh, I'm so excited. Just going to the games at other countries, just seeing their crowd when they walk out for opening and closing ceremonies is insane. So I can't wait to have that at a home game, because I know it's just going to be amplified and there's going to be no other feeling.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to watch, because like obviously Paralympics in Paris were great, but like just to have that home court feel must be absolutely satisfying. What is one thing that you can add? I mean, I don't know how the regulation plays, but are there any things that you add to your uniform on game days, or something that you are superstitious about when you have to show up and be all suited in Team USA?
Actually, I don't. So I don't like having superstitions, just because if you're not able to do it before a game, then it messes you up. But right now, my team is really into the glitter. So everybody's been putting glitter on before every game. So it's really cute. But then all the other countries this past time are like, you're leaving your sprinkles all over the court, because there was glitter everywhere.
Here's some USA sprinkles everywhere. God, we would be that team.
I totally feel like not being superstitious, but like, how do you get game ready? Like, what, if not superstition, like what is your ritual? Like, is it something you're listening to? Are you like staring at yourself in the mirror saying like,
I would stare with all my golds. I'll be wearing all the golds all the time. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, before this last one, I had a pep talk with myself saying, no, this is your guys' time. You're going to do it. Go out there with no fear and just do what you know how to do and put your all into it. So I give myself a pep talk, and like, you got to trust in your team, trust in yourself, and then everything will come together.
Well, Monique, you're one of the legends of the game, right? And sitting volleyball, when we think of it, we think of Monique Matthews. So when you were growing up, who is some athlete that you look to maybe, aspire to be, or just in a different discipline?
Yeah, actually growing up, I love softball. So I was watching all the USA softball games, like the Monica Abbott and all of them. Like, she really inspired me, because I wasn't disabled until when I turned 18. I got in a forklift accident. So I wasn't, I didn't even know anything. I didn't even know anything about sitting volleyball. And I never even played volleyball before sitting volleyball. So I've never actually played standing volleyball. So it brings a different dynamic to it, because I'm a softball player my whole life, turned volleyball player because of an accident. And it was a really hard switch, but at least I was overhead sports, so the mechanics were kind of there. But yeah, I was huge into the softball girls. They were my inspiration. Like, I always wanted to be on the USA softball team. So still being able to be on a USA team, no matter the discipline, it's amazing. Like, great honor to it.
Let's take it back to an 18-year-old you who just endured this accident. Was sport your first option to cope with it, or was it introduced later?
Yeah, actually, when I was looking for a new prosthetic, because I didn't know what I was going to do. I was fresh out of high school. I literally graduated a month before, not knowing what I was going to do, because I was looking at the softball route in college. But then when I was looking for a new prosthetic, I saw a brochure for sitting volleyball, and I was like, sure, let's see what this is. Because before then, I was just laying in bed doing nothing. So I was like, I need to find something to get me out and get me up again. So it actually brought me back to who I was, able to like do the stuff I love, which is just playing sports and having teammates and gaining friends through sports. So it actually helped me get out of the house and begin my life again.
That's such a beautiful, like, a testament, because I think, like, a lot of times in life, in different ways, you know, we have this idea or this plan for ourselves, and then things could happen that kind of send you off into a whole nother direction. And sometimes we take that as a complete deterrent, but sometimes it's like, you gotta just have that tenacity, and you'll find your way kind of back to yourself in this package that you may not have expected. So that's super dope to hear.
And when it comes to finding your way back, sometimes it's not where your origin was, right? So like, what lessons have you learned along the way about the power of the pivot when things aren't written in the way you thought that they would be written?
You know, things are going to be hard, but hard times don't last. So as long as you keep pushing and knowing like you're doing your best to get over the hurdles, that the hard time will eventually end. And then usually you come out on top, hopefully. I mean, that's the goal, right? So, and being in the Paralympic side, you get to hear everybody's different stories, from injuries to cancer, or even being born with it, but they've all had those struggles. So then it just makes you feel like you belong in this group, because you all have experienced like similar situations and you coming out on top with these girls.
Sam also, we were talking earlier about the yin and yang of life, and obviously it comes with, you know, the bad, you know, right? Like some are the bad, but there's a lot of good that comes from being a Paralympian, and there's a lot of good that comes from wearing Team USA across your chest. So what's the goodest of good, the best of the best that you've experienced being a Paralympian?
Meeting these women, like experiencing what they went through life, and just going on this ride with them. Like, you make the best of friends. Like, I've been playing for 16 years, so I have some of the best of friends that I trust wholeheartedly on this team, and would do anything for them, and I know they would do the same for me. So just coming out with these great friendships and being around strong women that are determined to do something, and we get it done.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
And the show is called Everyone Watches Women's Sports. So why should everyone watch sitting volleyball?
Because we're the best of the best. The women's team, we come out strong. It's fun to watch. We put on a show, and women's sports is more strategic instead of show outy. So I think that's why women's sports are better to watch, honestly.
Period. She said we have gold, honey.
She said we're doing it big.
Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, let me hold a gold sometime soon. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I got them all right with me. I got them with me.
I know that's right.
I like that.
Gold medals on hand, honey.
You better have it on you.
This is my favorite accessory now. Thanks, Monique.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. We gotta give a shout out to our guests. We so appreciate you being here today. Yeah. That was awesome. But let's get into, in case you missed it, Paige Bueckers talking to the media again about Black women in the WNBA.
Look, Sam, being the great soul that she always is, and it frustrates me because we already know where Paige stands with this whole thing, right? She was raised by a Black woman. She has a Black family, Black friends. She's very diverse in the way she's navigated life. I don't think that she's the one we need to be asking like explicit questions about the impact of Black women. She's acknowledged it her entire tenure. The ESPY speech that she gave years ago constantly recirculates. Free Paige Bueckers from her advocacy that is necessary every single game, right? Like, we know that she's an advocate. We know that she's been on the correct side of history. We know how much she feels and how much she really gives respect to the ones who came before her, and you could see that it's reflected in how much she like daps everybody up, how much she just gets. There is not one person on earth that does not like Paige Bueckers. She is an angel. So I just feel like, yes, it's great that she acknowledged it yet again, but when it comes to Paige, we know where she stands.
Yeah, I also just think it's a little bit of a pot stirring thing that the media is doing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like to keep drilling in on this, or to keep
especially Paige
trying to completely make this a race conversation about the contributions that Black women have given to the sport that is a sport that's played by mostly Black women.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate the acknowledgement, and I appreciate the constant need of giving them their flowers, right? Like, cool.
I totally appreciate
that. We already know where she stands, though.
But the media could be doing that. They could just be doing coverage that does that. They could just be handling it in a way that does that. And this is not what they're doing. They're doing a very pot-stirring, messy business thing.
You're right.
Something else you may have missed that we want to celebrate is U.S. Women's National Team captain Lindsey Heaps. She made her debut for Denver Summit Football Club, making a return to the NWSL after 4 years in France.
Yeah, she did. And what I love about this movement, first of all, shout out to the girlies who are returning to the States, because, you know, in the past few years, the NWSL and overseas play has had some kind of back and forth, but now you see way more crossover. I think it's dope that the NWSL is truly a place for international talent. And also, Lindsay, shout out to team captain of U.S., like back on U.S. soil is freaking fire.
Yeah.
And I'm actually looking forward to, I know the count that we mentioned at the top of the show, but like the countdown to the Women's World Cup, I can't wait. We'll be on a boat and flip cupping with you in Brazil. Okay. But yeah, the girlies are returning. You see it like with, I mean, I know Sam's not American, but Sam Kerr at Gotham FC, and just the rich keep getting richer because Gotham is unreal, but they're sitting at the top of standings with Washington Spirit. But just the whole international aspect of it all, I think is great. And the return to the NWSL is great because they have stood the test of time now. They're really a staple league in the United States, and that's good for everybody.
Yeah, so we are just days away from the big time. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about WNBA All-Star
This is where you shine, Sam.
This is where I shine.
You're going to be making jokes all up and down the Chicago streets.
I got some cool outfits.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to match your flyer.
I got a fresh haircut. You know what I mean?
I got a grill. Does that count for something?
I got a grill, too. I wear my grill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's be grill twins.
As we should.
Yes,
I mean, mine's a little, but, you know, she's there.
We got Team Coop. We got Team Spoon. They have drafted their players. What's your takeaway from this draft?
Okay, as I'm looking at Spoon and Coop, first of all, Coop was petty for drafting Angel because she knows that is Spoon's child, okay? Obviously, the allocation with Caitlin and Paige came first, and then there was like a nice little back and forth, but it's pretty equally yoked. And I am looking at the synergy that Team Spoon has with Ryan and Leash and Asia being together. I know they really appreciate each other. There's a great 1-2 matchup with just such strong point guards and two guards. Like Courtney Williams, her mid-range is crazy, and then you have like point guards like Olivia and Caitlin. It's so nuts. But then on Coop, you know, Kelsey Mitchell is going to run everybody down, right? I don't know how much effort you want to put in the All-Star game, but then you got the rebounding queen, Angel, and Marina, who, if there's a 4-point shot, is going to just light it up. She knows no range that she can't match. And I'm looking to see if there's going to be replacements for the players who are injured. So I'm on Kelsey Plum watch to see how that's going to happen. But it's a really great made for cinema type of feel for these teams, and so I can't wait to see who people will be cheering for. You know, Sam, who are you excited to see?
My girl, man, Olivia Miles. Hey. I'm super excited to see her.
The throw and the goggles in the building.
Yes, exactly. The energy in the building.
Wait, pause. Team Spoon, goggles on goggles, because Olivia and Rob will both be wearing goggles.
Goggled up. But no, I'm really excited to see her play. I'm going to be at the game. And it'll be my first time seeing her play live. So I'm just hyped for that. But I just think she's going to bring the energy. I know she's already a star. So to say she's going to be a breakout star is kind of redundant. But I think she's going to have a great game. You know what I mean? Like, she is just on fire right now. So I can't wait to watch. She's been like the fastest player in league history to reach 400 points, 100 rebounds, and 100 assists. And that's only in 22 games. So I can only imagine how she's going to be rolling into All-Star Weekend.
And especially in All-Star games where the vets have been here, right? Like, you have an Asia Wilson that's on her team that's been around the block. You have a Nneka Ogwumike who's been around the block, 11-8. They're going to want their young ones to shine in. And I'm looking at this. Olivia is the rookie of that team. So they're gonna make sure she's involved, and I'm excited to see that.
And I think she's going to bring rookie energy. Like, we all watch sport. You know that sometimes the vets come into All-Star game and they're just like, yo.
They're chilling.
This is a party. You know what I mean? But like, I think she's gonna bust out with that energy.
Lucky for us, we're going to have a lot more opportunities to see her as an All-Star her entire career. Because if she's making this type of splash her rookie year, the sky's the limit.
Absolutely.
Sam, we're gonna be busy in All Star. Like,
we are.
You know, you have your comedy thing that I have just never been funny in my life. But together, we work really well together. Together, we'll have an epic presence in Chicago on July 24th and 25th. We're showing up with Together House in West Loop on Friday and Saturday. We in a building.
We are. We're hosting our very first ever live Everyone Watches Women's Sports podcast presented by JP Morgan Wealth Management. It's going to be at the Chicago Theater. We're going to be suited and booted. We got some great people in
Hopefully
the house.
matching.
It's going to be a good time. Matching. All right.
I like matching.
I'll do something. We'll do like prom style matching. Like you pick the main color, and I'll hit you with like a little handkerchief, little hat.
She lucky that I can't force agendas because we be head to toe matching, honey. You know I love a match.
I'll hit you with a color pop.
Okay, color pop. So have you no fear, because women's sports is always the gift that keeps on giving. So there's so much more to be watching now. So let's get into it. The 2026 Toyota USATF Outdoor and Para National Championships are happening in New York, July 23rd through the 26th. So catch that. And US Open of Surfing, one of my favorite events of the year. Actually, I love to be on the water. Okay, it's happening July 25th through August 2nd in Huntington Beach. With the waves are just not nice to the non-pros, so I'm gonna leave that to the pros. It's the world's largest surfing competition. Tune in to see, because I could never. I literally have tried, and it looks like my calf got inverted every single time I touch Huntington's water. So shout out to the pros out there. And then Women's Volleyball Nations League Finals continues with 2 quarterfinals on July 23rd, semis on July 24th, and finals on July 26th. We can never get enough volleyball. You know that's my favorite sport.
I was about to say, that's another one for you.
It's like, oh my God, all my favorite things are happening in 1 week. And it could be your favorite too. So make sure you lock into that.